Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Princess Connect video. So the summer event is here, along with it our very first very hard boss for the event, and it's been very difficult. So hopefully this video I can showcase how I've been autoing it. I know there are a lot of comps, but I'm showing the one that I found is the most stable for me personally. And I also try to do the one pan or the one team kill on this boss. However, I used the CNTL timelines, and I've gotten the RNG as they've said in the video, with the misses, no stun, with crits as well, 5-star Makoto, 5-star Kaori, and I still can do it. So for the CN players, they had level 100 I think, or 102, but in the videos I've watched they are at least level 100, and I'm not sure about the equipment differences, but yeah, I couldn't do it. I was trying for I think 2-3 hours. Sky was streaming it for about 3 to 4 hours. You couldn't do it either, and I think there's only one person that I know of that have done it, and hopefully he will release a timeline or video, because he is a Japanese server pro and he had to write his own timelines. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see that. However, if you are a bit lazy and you don't have a few hours to spend every day, you can do a 2-team model. It's fairly straightforward, and again, I'm just showcasing you what works for me. So it's 2 teams, and the first team is Jun, Kaori, Makoto, actually no Miyako on the first one. So this is team 1. And ideally you want to still look out for the stun. You don't want the boss, the ooze, to stun too many of your units. If that happens, then you will have to restart. And the goal of the first team is to bring the boss to around 500k HP. If the boss gets to around 500k HP, it's alright. So what I do is you can actually just let it auto, go 2 times speed, and stop it around 10 seconds left. Or when you're... Ooh, I think I got a crit there, so I have to restart this one. So to restart, you just force close the app and reopen it. Yeah, so you want to use the first team to bring the boss down to about 500k HP. Ideally, the boss is around 480k HP, but I think 500k HP or even 510 is doable. So let's reattempt this one. And there's infinite amounts of save and load, which means you can just force quit and try again. So we'll run this again. And if you have a better team or one that works best for you, do leave it in the comment section so other players can... oh, so here Makoto got stunned, so I think this run is also not going to work. Because as you saw, the first Kaori UB, it didn't eat the full defense shred, but we can see... Oh, maybe this one's actually fine. And okay, the second stun didn't really hit anyone. Alright, so I think it will be fine this time. So I'm gonna spam... Oh, so 502. I think 502 is doable. I think I got some bad RNG here, but that's fine. So 497 is alright. I'm not gonna reset it. So you want it to be around this HP. And then for the second team, I would enter, and instead of Kokoro, it's Miyako. So minimal changes involved across the 2 teams, and it's quite stable. A lot of the other teams, you have to consider some manual stuff, you have to save and load, but I think for this one, it's fairly simple. Okay, so both Kaori and Makoto got stunned, so that might not work. We will have to see. And of course, if you get a crit, it's always good. But yeah, so as long as your first team brings the boss down to... Oh, here's a crit, and the run should be safe now. But again, you can see the rest of the team are still pretty healthy. Oh, actually, I don't think Jun can do this much damage. So we'll have to take it off of 1x speed. Oh, June cannot. So let's restart this one. So yeah, as you can see, if you do auto, it still requires some save and load. The most important thing is you need to make sure that the boss doesn't hit or doesn't stun your key units too many times. Ideally, it misses all, but I think Tamaki, you don't want the boss to stun because it messes up the TP steal, and Makoto, you don't want the boss to stun either because it messes up the defense shred. Okay, so this one, all the stuns are missed. Okay, so Makoto's got stunned here. So the defense break is a bit slow. Okay, but no one got stunned this time. So I'm going to spam Makoto and then spam. Okay, so that does it. So a bit of spam at the end does help. I'm running a 2x speed, so if you want to slow it down at the end, it might be a bit better for you. And again, I have Kaori UB up here as well, so even if you didn't spam, you probably would have been safe. But yeah, so that is fairly straightforward. You saw I only had to reset 1 or 2 times, 2 or 3 times, I think. So it's not that big of a deal to reset a few times. So 2 teams auto, might have to do a bit of manual clicking at the very end of the second team, but yeah, fairly straightforward. Again, I'll post this in the comments. If you have any teams that you found success with, do post it as well.